And we are back with another live. It has been a while since I've been back on here. I got my hair done today on this lovely, what day is it? Thursday. It's now going to be Friday. But Thursday was self-care, pamper day. I got my life back together. I went to the vitamin shop. I got my vitamins. And I went to the grocery store. And I meal prepped. Well, not really, but I just cooked some stuff. I was gonna make tacos, but I forgot my taco seasoning. This is why I need to shop with a shopping list, because if I don't have my shopping list, I'm gonna forget what I need. But yeah, went to the nail salon. And yeah, had a very easy, very chill, very mindful day. And I can get on live. I took a nap, so I literally just got up. I was gonna get on live earlier, but I accidentally fell asleep. But I'm so happy to be back. And I pray that everybody's doing well. I pray that everybody's doing amazing. The title of this video is Live and Learn. I think because the year's almost over, and I'm kind of just curious as to what are some major things or just little things or whatever that you guys learned in 2024. What are some things that you came into awareness of? What are some things you realized you needed to grow out of? What are some interesting facts that you came into awareness of, or whatever the case may be? And yeah, that's just how life is. In life, you have to live, you have to experience things, and you gotta just, live and learn. But yeah. And I have my water in a wine glass because this is just a staple. You gotta have a water in a wine glass. Hi, babe. How are you? I love when you guys talk to me. Old friend checking in. How are you? Hi, Anthony. I pray that everybody's doing amazing tonight. I wonder, do I got the night shift people on here? Or is it daytime where you guys are at? You look so pretty. Thank you. My day today was honestly pretty smooth. I started my day literally around 8 something in the AM. So I've been up since 8 something in the AM, but I just took a nap for like 2 hours, so I'm good. I got my hair done today, and I got a trim. And then I went to the vitamin shop. It's an herbalist here in Atlanta. And I got some more of my vitamin C powder and this hair, skin, and nails water. I got some anti-fatigue supplements, because I noticed that because I'm always on the go, I just wanted something to help boost my energy. And I tried white bean turkey chili for the first time. It was amazing. So if you ever come to Atlanta, I definitely recommend going to your Vitamin Lady herbal shop. 10 out of 10. That was the best soup I've ever had. It was so good. I love seeing your face. You have such a calming voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks. But yeah, and then I went to the nail salon. And I was going to get a massage today, but they didn't have availability for a Swedish massage. So I have to just go another day. So that's exactly how my day went. I came home. I cooked my salmon because I haven't really been feeding my body well. Like the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've been on go. I haven't taken care of myself the way that I was doing a few weeks ago. So I used today to really ground myself back into making sure that I'm taking care of my body so I'm not burnt out. But other than that, everything is pretty amazing. Do I know what a paper dragon is? I think so. I'm gonna assume that a paper dragon is a dragon that is made out of paper. I personally don't know how to make a paper dragon. I believe I've seen people do that though. Or maybe I'm thinking of a swan or like some bird. Oh my, so how do people use a paper dragon for videos? Double tap the screen to like the stream. Yes, 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 I support that. Origami, yes. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Ben. I'm like, wait a second, what's that word called? Origami. I'm going to destroy your chat. You're not going to destroy my chat. Hello, how are you? I'm great, baby. How are you? They put a song on. Oh, wait. Paper Dragon. That's a group. They put their hand in the dragon puppet and then they start recording or whatever. That's interesting. I've never heard anything like that before. So where do you get a dragon puppet? Like, where do you get that from? Is that like a thing? Is that like a popular thing? A puppet dragon? But yeah, so the topic of this video, like I said, is live and learn. I think that you guys have learned a little bit about me since I've been on YouTube Live. I'm from America. Oh, you meant dragon puppet. Okay, so scratch that. Scratch that. We're not talking about a paper dragon. We're talking about a dragon puppet. You say you got it from YouTube? Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah. I feel like you guys have learned a little bit about Miss Courtney J here since I've been on the YouTube lives. I don't know how many returning people we have. You're so pretty. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'm not really like a sappy person and stuff like that, but I don't know. A part of me wanted to like talk about something, and then another part of me is just like, I don't want to get like too deep into it. But I'm curious though. It's like October 2024. What are some things that you guys feel like you've learned this year? And it can be anything. It can be impactful, it could be funny, it could be sad. You love my short hair and you're from Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. I want to go to Morocco. That's definitely a trip that's happening for sure, for sure. I believe my sister has been to Morocco already, or she hasn't been, but we want to go together. Yeah, that's one of those places that have to be traveled to. I don't know anything about Morocco, but I'm someone that I'm open to travel to a lot of places. You're from Atlanta and you like riding the MARTA. Okay, per. I'm learning to put myself first. Love thyself. I love that, Anthony. I have strong facial features. Yeah. Yeah, people compliment my jawline like all the time. But to what Anthony said though, I love that you're learning to put yourself first and to love yourself. I think a lot of people actually have come into awareness of how to put yourself first. I personally have also discovered that very exact same thing. And I think that one of the root things as to why some people don't know how to put themselves first is because subconsciously you may be afraid. You may subconsciously be afraid to put yourself first because you are not sure how that other person may react to you putting yourself first. You want to try to keep whoever around, or you might want to please people, or you may want to accommodate to other people, but are those people accommodating to you? Are those other people prioritizing you? Do those people even care about you for real? And a lot of times, other people will put themselves first and use you, and you won't even realize it until way after the fact. And it takes situations like that. I know for me personally, I've had to be in connections with people that put themselves first. And then when me and that person end up being disconnected, that's when I was like, wait a second. This person put themselves first. This person put their needs first. I got used in the process, but they put themselves first. They didn't care how I felt. They didn't care how their actions would have impacted me. And they still put themselves first regardless. And what makes it unhealthy, and I think that this happens a lot in our generation, what makes it unhealthy is it's okay for you to put yourself first, but if you are using people, that's when it becomes unhealthy, because now you're not being sincere, or you just lack integrity, which that happens a lot. A lot of people lack integrity, and a lot of people are dishonorable. So you're dishonorable, you lack integrity, you're putting yourself first, but you're really just being selfish. And you're not being honest. And then that's when it gets unhealthy. Then that's when everybody and the mama are like, F men, F women, all that stuff. But no, you should 100% love yourself. When you are able to love yourself, I believe you are able to love other people. Because the way that you treat other people is a reflection of how you treat yourself 100%. And you can notice it through people. Like, you could come across the most happiest person ever, and they treat people with so much respect because they have that respect and love and joy within themselves personally. Hi, watching from the Philippines. Hi, Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. That's another place I desire to travel to. I'm honestly super, super, super excited and looking forward to traveling to Asia. That is something I guess I could say is on my bucket list. I think Asia would be like a pretty exciting place to go to, and I'm like so excited. 2025, Courtney J is going to Asia. It has to happen. I'm not letting anything stop me from going to Asia next year. But yeah. But what else? What else has anybody else learned this year? If you haven't already, I think everybody should learn how to drink water out of a wine glass if you haven't already. So when I get on live, it can be our thing where we're just drinking wine out of wine glasses. I mean water. We're just drinking water out of wine glasses. But yeah. Another thing that I could say that I've learned this year, until we get some more responses from the people, I learned how to accept people for who they are. You said, who's looking out your window like that? I'm so scared. I don't know if you're trolling or not, friend, but there's nobody out there. When I moved in, the previous people had like a, what is it called? They had a cover, like a door cover, so bugs don't come. So they don't come into the house. I don't know how to explain it, but like everybody that's in this neighborhood, they all have the same cover just to stop bugs from coming. And when we open the balcony patio door, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's not a person, I promise. You accept them, but do you associate with them? I do. I accept people for who they are, and depending on, actually, I'm not even gonna say depending on, because of the type of industry that I'm in, I'm gonna always be around people. So even if I'm around someone and I may not resonate with everything with them specifically, I still have to associate myself around them. I won't let how they are stop me from associating with them unless it's gonna put my life in danger. But if it's not gonna put my life in danger, then I'm not really gonna let somebody else have an impact on like me being around them. Hi CA, it's Nick. How are you? Hi Nick, I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? And what is, how do you say it? Agile. What is that? AGILSING. I don't know how to say that. But hip hop. Hi hip hop. If I had a choice, you wouldn't. If I had a choice, would I not associate with those people? Yeah, if I had a choice, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So it's like if it's not related to dance, and if it's not related to film, if it's not related to anything that I can benefit from with that person, then no, I personally wouldn't care to be around that person. So, but I can operate like that and still not have any negative feelings towards the person. And I think that's an important thing. I learned that as well. You don't have to care for everybody. If you choose to, you can look at people from an objective standpoint, which by that I basically mean you don't have to put meaning onto a person or situation. So therefore, you're not going to allow yourself to have any emotions attached. You're not going to allow yourself to judge or whatever. You could just be like, oh, this person's like this, I'm like this. Unless it's a beneficial situation for the both of us, then there's really no point in you and I having a relationship outside of whatever industry or whatever type of thing that we're in. Am I making any money off of YouTube yet? No. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. But YouTube is one of those things, like, YouTube for me is something that I would do even if I wasn't getting paid for it. And that's just because YouTube is something that's just natural for me. And it's like a passion for me. And even like millionaires or successful people would even say, you know, some people might be like, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my calling is. And your purpose and your calling is basically something that you would do even if you weren't getting paid for it. Now, am I gonna get paid from YouTube? Absolutely. But I know that naturally I would be doing this regardless. And I know that when I attract that financial abundance from this, then it'll be something that I'll be very, very proud of. I'll be very proud of myself for, because that means that I stayed committed, I stayed dedicated, and I stayed consistent. And I transparently can say that consistency has been an issue for me when it came to my YouTube channel. You said that, Dante, I'm the same. I get what you mean, though. Professionally, you have to associate. You do. And that just goes with anything in the world. When you can learn how to deal with all different types of people, you win. If you're not so easily, like, emotionally reactive to other people and their choices or what they do, again, if you don't let any of that stuff bother you, if you're able to adapt to different personalities, you win. A lot of people don't know how to be around all different types of people. And this might sound, to some people, this might sound like you're mean or using whatever, but everybody essentially does this. You have to utilize, you got to utilize your resources to your advantage, and sometimes you got to utilize people to your advantage. So if you're associated with somebody and you don't really like care for them that much, but you can still benefit from that person, then, you know, you can do what you got to do. I mean, where the F should I really even start? I got my N-words across the street living large, thinking back to the fact that my raps wasn't facts till they sat with the bars. Are you rapping? Or, because that sounded like a rap to me. Thinking back to the fact that my raps wasn't facts. That rhymed. Till they sat with the bars. If you're rapping, you got to continue the rap. I think you're a rapper, Jay. I think Jacob is a rapper. Do you guys have talents? What are you guys' talents? What are you guys good at? What do you think that you're good at? What's your expertise? You have a bone graft. What's a bone graft? You guys are teaching me new things tonight, and I love that. I love learning new things. I love, that's, you know, that's something that I really, really, really like. I think because I get bored easily, I definitely get bored easily. If you're able to stimulate my brain, then you win. And a way to do that is just teaching me different things. Tell me something that I don't know. Show me something that I don't know. I'm a curious person. I've been curious my entire life. But not like, you know, curiosity killed the cat. Like, not that curious, but curious enough. But I've never heard of a bone graft before, so you have to tell me what that is. And can I tell you guys something too? I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable for a second. There's only a few of you guys in here, so I can do it. So recently I had a dance class. If you guys don't know, I've been training in dance choreography for 2 years. And I did a class Wednesday, so last night. And it made me emotional. And I think that's why I decided to title this video Live and Learn. When we were watching the choreographer's assistants do the routine one last time, it triggered me to cry. Like, I was like tearing up. And then what the choreographer likes to do at the end of the class, she likes to give whoever an opportunity to give somebody else in the class their flowers. So just shouting people out, acknowledging people and things like that. And I decided to give people flowers. I decided to give the whole class their flowers, and the choreographer her flowers, the assistants their flowers, just everybody. And I think that there were several factors that contributed to me being emotional in dance class last night. One of the things is just watching the girls dance. It's just something about, like, you know, when you watch something and it triggers your emotions and things like that, like, you could just feel, you could feel what they feel by just watching them dance. So that was one. The song that we danced to was Nobody Else by Summer Walker. If you don't know what that song is, you should listen to it. But thumbs up if you know the song by Summer Walker, Nobody Else. In the first part of the song, she's like, tell me what you see in me. Better be something different. You must be made for me. Da, 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 you know? And that triggered my emotions because I think this year I had to learn my worth and my value on like a deeper scale this year. I really did. I went through I went through an ego death towards the end of 2022. And that was just the start of it. And then I had my shadow work phase. Last year, I had my shadow work phase. I had a crush on this guy. And that's what triggered my shadow work and my ego death and this everything under the sun. But this year specifically, I had to learn my worth and my value on a deeper scale. I think this year exposed me to really see other people's actions for what it is and not sugarcoating people's actions. Because if their actions are not in alignment with their words, there's no excuses for that. Like, if someone said they were going to do something and they didn't do it, there's no making excuses for why that person didn't do it. And one of the major things that I had to understand is accepting if somebody is not prioritizing me, accepting if somebody is being selfish and their focus is to take from me but not pour into me, but expect me to pour into them. So with that Summer Walker song, it triggered all of that, and I was like, and so it just helped me to dance with passion. And I don't know, I feel like the tears I shed last night were probably some built up emotions that I had. And then I also was emotional because I was just proud of myself for my dance journey. It takes commitment to do what I do. It takes commitment to do whatever it is that you do. And you have to acknowledge and pat yourself on the freaking back for staying committed to whatever it is that you may have struggled with commitment with, or whatever the case may be. Whether it's being proud of yourself for waking up every day, whether it's being proud of yourself for eating every day, whether it's being proud of yourself because you decided to not punch somebody in the face, you know, it's like you have to acknowledge the little things in your own personal life and be proud of yourself for that. You don't necessarily have to only acknowledge yourself if you made a big, gigantic goal. Like, oh, I'm only going to celebrate myself if I bought a new car, if I went to this state, if I went to this city, if I went to this country, if I bought this, if I could. Like, you don't need to only celebrate your life when you receive materialistic things. You should be able to celebrate your life every single day. So yeah, I was just honestly just very appreciative for my commitment to my journey. The routine that we did, it made me reflect on how hard I was with myself last year. Spring of last year, I went through a phase where I was depressed and I was very sad. I was not confident in myself in regards to my talent as a dancer. I was not giving myself grace. Me training in dance choreography, I am training in it from a professional standpoint. Everybody takes dance classes for different reasons. I take mine to help me let go, have fun, discover new ways my body can move, and also because I enjoy being an entertainer and I enjoy performing. And a lot of people may not know, but there's technique and foundations that come into play when it comes to dance choreography. So I have no background in technique. So last year I was just so hard on myself. But I'm no longer hard on myself, which has made my journey be more enjoyable. And then it's full moon in Aries as well. So there's just a lot of strong energies within that. And yeah. So C-Sad looked like Edna from Incredibles. That is so funny. Should I be Edna for Halloween? I'm just kidding. I don't celebrate holidays personally. Well, let me rephrase. I don't celebrate holidays in regards to I'm not gonna dress up for Halloween, but I'm still gonna go to Fright Fest at Six Flags. I'm not gonna go trick-or-treating, but I still wanna go to haunted houses. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I'll still receive gifts. So, Kenny, I don't remember you. I'm sorry. Let's see. Serious question. What can you provide to a partner besides meow meow? Well, that question can be answered in so many ways. Because honestly, a man can see a woman and automatically be so drawn into her that he knows what role he wants that woman to have in his life. That's the first way that my brain interprets that question. Like, oh, well, not really saying that I need to know what I provide to somebody, but I just know that if a man sees a woman at the grocery store or at a bar or at the park, the last thing on his mind is, what can this woman provide for me? The first thing on his mind is either A, how can I have sex with this girl? Or B, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I have to go on a date with her. I have to get to know her. She's my dream girl. Which in that case, I don't really have to think about what I provide to a man. But technically, a woman provides nurture. A woman provides support. A woman provides understanding. A woman provides peace. A woman provides a home. A woman provides a safe space. A woman provides stress relief. Yeah, I think those are good things. Yeah. That's my answer. That's my answer. That's my answer. And then, you know, a lot of men are like stressed out from their jobs or whatever they do. So a lot of times they just want a woman to just be there, be present, just to listen to them. They don't want to feel how somebody at their job makes them feel. So when they have a woman there, the woman is like their escape from what they have to deal with as a man. So, hello, I just joined. What are you talking about? Hi, Glory. Welcome to the live. So this live is titled Live and Learn. So basically, I'm curious as to what it is that you guys have learned this year. And I'm just expressing what it is that I have learned this year. And you can also ask me any questions. I actually enjoy when people ask me questions. I like for people to engage with me. And yeah, so. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming since August. So almost 2 months now. When you mean by woman, do you mean like animal pets? Because most women does not describe that. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about humans. I'm talking about humans. What's my name? My name is Courtney. Courtney J. My name is Courtney J. Yeah. Do I remember you, twin? I don't. Ooh, but I love people that are from Atlanta. I love when they say twin. I don't know what it is, but I love when people in Atlanta say twin. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know why. You said what you mean? I'm from Chicago. Really? Dang. Well, I don't know. I thought it was an Atlanta thing. I thought it was from Atlanta where the twin word originated from. No. It's like, I don't know. It's like when people just call you twin. I'm not even from Atlanta, but when somebody calls me twin, it just makes me feel included. It makes me feel like I'm close to the guy. Where I'm from, twin. I am from Virginia, but I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have not been to Chicago. I haven't been to the Midwest part of the country like that, honestly. And it's not like for a specific reason. I just haven't made my way there. I know it's too cold to go to Chicago right now, though, probably. I don't want to go to Chicago when it's like really not stormy, but like cold. We call scallywag in Utah. Oh my gosh. I've only met a few people from Utah. And I think Utah, like, I call these, in Courtney J's terms, these are the states I consider the invisible states. Basically states that you rarely like meet people from or hear people talk about. Idaho, Utah, Wyoming. Where else? Dakota, North and South Dakota. Minnesota. I like saying Minnesota. I met a few people from Minnesota. I like when they say Minnesota. I think that's it. Yeah. Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, Dakotas, Minnesota. Yeah. I think that's it. But I'm pretty sure they have a lot of natural, pretty natural nature sites and everything, I'm pretty sure. When did I leave Virginia? So my parents were in the Navy, so I wasn't raised there my entire life. We had to move every 3 to 5 years. So I was born in Virginia, and then when I was 2 or 3 months old, my family got stationed to Sicily. And then we went from Sicily to Germany, back to Virginia. My mom then decided to go to Tennessee, retired. We went to South Carolina. I left my mom's house, went to Atlanta to live with my sister, left Atlanta, go back to South Carolina, and graduated high school. Went back to Atlanta, went back to South Carolina, went to, where did I go? Atlanta to Charlotte, and now I'm back in Atlanta. I did a lot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Me, 19, 20-year-old me, listen, that was a time. That was a time, okay? I remember when the pandemic and all that stuff started. I was working at Hooters at the time when all that stuff happened. And this is when I just came back to Atlanta, actually. Or whatever. And the night that they put the curfew out on everybody, the first day of quarantine or whatever, me and my friend at the time, we went to Chattanooga. My friend picked me up from Hooters, and we were like let's go to Chattanooga to get tacos. So we drove to Chattanooga to get tacos. And we come back. They talking about there was a curfew. And we didn't see no cops or anything on the interstate. So I'm edging to this. Don't move, I'm almost done. I don't know what that means. What does edging mean? But yeah. I went to Tampa and everything. My friend at the time, she was really holding me down during that time period as well. Like, she was there for me. I could call on her for anything. She was really there for me, and I appreciate her for being there for me during that time period for sure. And I had a fun quarantine. I know everybody had a different experience all over the world, but for me to have been out on my ass and didn't have no car, I had a time outside. Had a good time. Let's see if I can pour. Ugh. There we go. This is the water that I have to pour in here. I get this from Trader Joe's. This is New Zealand artisan water. Gotta love it. Stick your tongue out is crazy. Hi, Quarantine. Did I say your name right? That's ironic that your name is Quarantine because I literally was just talking about quarantine. That rhymes. Have a great evening. You too, babe. You too. Thanks so much. But yeah. You say yes. Where are you from? Well, where is everybody from? We got one person from Chicago. I believe we got another person from Utah. Hi, Victoria. Hey, guess what? Chicken butt. That was so corny. Donkey butt. Since when did people say donkey butt? It was always chicken butt. Donkey butt is crazy. I've never heard that before. When I think of that, I think about Donkey from Shrek. I want to watch Shrek now. Shrek is a great movie. You are so pretty. Thank you, Victoria. I'm pretty sure you're beautiful as well. Let me riz you up. What does riz mean? You're from Trinidad? Oh my gosh. I want to go to Trinidad so bad. Like, super bad. No hate to Jamaica, but by choice, I want to go to Trinidad before I go to Jamaica. And that's because I watched this YouTuber when I was younger, and she lived in Canada, and she's Trinidadian and stuff. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go to Trinidad. I want to go to Carnival in Trinidad. So that's lit. Are you a math problem? Yes. What's the answer? Are you a math problem? Because we should start subtracting those clothes and dividing into those legs. Okay, I give that a 7. Actually, no, I give that an 8. I lied. I'm gonna give that a 7. You doing brain quizzes tonight? Yeah. I like it though. Just give a round of applause. That was like a 7. That made me giggle. So gorgeous. Thank you. You said that's a 2. Mike, do you have something? You got something bigger to add to the table? Are you a school bus? Yes. Two is crazy. Why did you have to rate his joke as a 2? Where am I from? I am from Virginia. They say Virginia is the city of lovers, but I literally have never heard anybody personally say that to me. It's always other people that would be like, oh, you're from the city of lovers. And I'm like, I never heard that. You said you rated a 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, wait. He has another one loading, I think. That was his ultimate Riz pickup line. Yo, what does Riz mean? Can somebody tell me what Riz means? Wanna bet? I rated a 0. Oh my gosh. You know what? I gotta do a live video, and I just want people to try to give me their best pickup lines. But you know what's crazy? I haven't come across a man in a while that has given me like a really good pickup line, or I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you my number because that was really clever. You subscribed? Welcome to the family, Victoria. Woo! You're gonna love it here. You said you'll rate me later. Charisma. That was random. Charisma. Can I say, hi, Heather? Wait, is it 3 Heathers? Hi, Heather, and Veronica. Happy Mother Truckin' Thursday to you guys. He hit you with the, oh, Riz is charisma. Ah, okay. He hit you with the, did it hurt when you fell out of heaven? How does that, did you fall, wait, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because, and I don't know, I forgot how the rest of it goes. I always thought happiness started with H, but it turns out mine starts with you. Oh, I give that a 9. I like that. I like that. I want to be the root of somebody's happiness. My age, I'm 23. How old are you guys? But yeah, no, like, I don't know what it is, but in Atlanta, maybe that's the problem. Well, not the problem, but the observation I have gathered is some guys, not all guys, but some guys don't use pickup lines anymore. Which the gag is, if you have a real, like, you don't even have to be really funny, but I also read this in a book about women, how we most likely will give like a guy our number if we see that he tried to make us laugh, or if he was like corny or whatever the case may be. Like, even if you just tried and attempted, we'll be like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. Oh, that was so cute. And then it's like, okay, you got personality. You tried to impress us. But yeah, in Atlanta, it's like they don't, like, guys just don't use pickup lines anymore. They just go straight to the put my number in your phone. Like, I haven't heard a good pickup line in person in a while. But actually, I take that back. Somebody recently did say something to me, and I don't remember what they said, but I remember I was like, was that your way of flirting with me? And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, I know. but But yeah, like the dudes, like they not using pickup lines no more. They just be like, "Oh, you look, oh, you cute," or they'll say whatever, and then they'll just go straight into put your number in my phone, or they'll be like, "We should link." Like that's the new pickup line. We should link. You smoke, you drink. That's their pickup lines, and it's like, no, sir, no, no. James is 42. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven because you're an angel? Oh, okay. I am an angel. You see my halo? I've been called a demon before, though. Or like a devil. And I'm like, I'm not a demon and I'm not a devil. I'm very much sweet. We're not socks, but I think we all be a great pair. I give that a 5. Hush Night in Atlanta go hard. What's Hush Night? You thought pickup lines only happen in TV shows? But see, I remember, like, I've had guys use pickup lines on me before, but because so many people are having, like, dating problems, I think um, it's because the men aren't using, like, pickup lines anymore. I know, like, so many times, like, just being out in the city of Atlanta, where you just walk in, a guy will notice you and he'll try to like talk to you, but he won't say anything to try to impress you. He'll just be like, oh, hey, you might look at each other, make eye contact, and he'll be like, oh, you look cute. Or some guys might be like, oh, you look beautiful, I would love to take you out on a date or whatever, which that's fine. But nobody's creative anymore when they're trying to talk to people. Not saying that they aren't out there, because I'm pretty sure they are still out there. But you know. Can we bring TV shows to life? Where is my man? As fine as you are, no, you got a boo thing somewhere. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that I have a lover, and I don't. I don't. But that's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I get asked that often. Like, where's your person? Why you ain't got a man? Da, da, da. And honestly, I have not really liked a guy for real in a long time. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I had a big crush on somebody. I was definitely under infatuation a year and a half, 2 years ago. But this year, I don't really think I really liked someone enough to where I wanted to be with them. But then at the same time, I also acknowledge that I'm not delusional. So I no longer assume that just because a guy may give me attention, that means that he wants to be with me. And that's also something I had to learn. Just because a guy gives you attention, just because a guy may have sex with you, just because a guy may text you good morning or whatever the case may be, I've had to learn that none of those things mean that the dude genuinely wants to be with you. And I also read that in a book. I definitely read that in a book. And the book basically was saying that a guy can show interest in a woman, but that doesn't mean that he wants to be with her. And if we reflect on, I guess, how men choose to go about women, that's why some men are able to engage with all different types of women and not get emotionally attached, because they just don't value things the way that women do. I had to learn that. And I think, yeah, and I think that's why I haven't came across anybody that genuinely has like good intentions for me. So I think that's why I don't have a person. Nobody has brought anything to my attention that seemed like it was genuine and sincere. And I can say that and just accept it and be okay with that, because a lot of women, especially, like, I'm 23, but a lot of young women, they come across a dude and the dude may be nice, the dude may flirt, and the dude's gonna be a dude. A dude is gonna make sure that he can get whatever he wants to get from her. Initially, that can be sex, of course, and whatever else that dude personally wants. But I think so many girls think with their heart first, and it takes getting hurt a few times to realize that you can't always lead with your heart when it comes to guys, because unless that man specifically says that he wants to be with you or whatever the case may be, a woman's going to drive herself crazy trying to figure out her place in a dude's life. And it's like, if he didn't say it, if he didn't say it, if his actions don't align with his words, then the call is coming from inside the house. My hair looks lovely. Thank you, babe. I would never play hide and seek with you because you are someone impossible to find. I like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's that's a 10. I like that one because I've never heard that before. I'm gonna screenshot that because that was cute. So say cheese, everybody. I'm kidding. You can't say cheese because you're not on camera, but there we go. I gotta take a picture. That was cute. I like that. I would never play hide and seek with you because you are someone impossible to find. That's so cute. Sweet, kind people have the worst bad sides. I don't think I have a bad side. I don't. My ego wants to say, don't piss me off. You know, like, it takes a lot to get me angry. But then my higher conscious self also knows that nobody can get me angry unless I allow them to. So if I don't allow anybody to get me angry, then I'm not going to be angry. So you must be tired because you have been running through my mind all night. I give that a 10. See, I have faith in T edits. Trump or Harris? Trump. honestly, just throw out the whole, like, system. Because who Like, please. I was just talking to my sister about this earlier today. I'm just like, who came up with the concept of this whole system? Well, we can look it up and we can see like who did it, you know, like Rockefellers, Rothschilds, like all of that. But I'm just like, yo, who let these people get away with this stuff for so long? Like, the issues are definitely deeper than the president, okay? And I'm just like, these people created this plan and have been able to manipulate the whole world for generations. That is crazy. You know how smart you gotta be to create a system where everything circles back to you, but you created a system within systems, within businesses, to where it's hard to discover you. You know how smart? Someone created social security numbers. We were all put on this planet and put on this floating rock, and someone decided to create social security numbers. That's how my brain thinks. Maybe it's the shrooms, but that's literally how my brain thinks. It's crazy. Someone created all of this stuff. But I think that the presidents are just literally like, they're like this compared to the whole, you know. But I personally think that Trump is a funny person. So if I were to say Trump or Harris, I'm just going to say Trump because I think that he's funny. If we're going over like who I think is more enjoyable, Trump because he's an entertainer for sure. You know what you would look beautiful in? My arms. I like that. I give that a 10. Change your circle, change your outcome. That is very true, Tori. Men be waiting for the confirmation before he commits. See, so the only thing about that, I'm kidding, but I think that men that genuinely, like the men that are lover boys, like my best friends, I would say that my best friends would have that mentality where they would want confirmation from somebody before they commit. But that's because they have pure, genuine intentions with their energy and who they choose to give it to. But if we're just talking about a regular dude that you might see on the street, I don't think that a woman should think that he needs confirmation from her to commit to her. Absolutely not. No. At the end of the day, a man is going to pursue a woman that he has interest in, and a man is not going to let a woman go that he really wants to be with. If he really, really, really likes her, he's not going to let that girl slip through his fingers. He's not going to just do that at all. A man is going to go out of his way for someone that he likes, you know, and the confirmation that that type of man would need is just the woman being receptive to his efforts. If a woman is receptive to his efforts and he feels like he is appreciated for his efforts, I think that's all the confirmation that that man needs. And I'm just going off the standpoint of the type of men that don't need too much. Like a real genuine man doesn't need a woman to do a whole list of things to feel like a real man is not going to need the things that a woman will need to be in a relationship. We are designed two different ways. Our biology is different. So if a man is acting off of a woman's biology, then that's between him and his creator. But yeah, no. And and I think, oh gosh, not all men are like this, but women have to be aware of the manipulation tactics that some guys use. Like, seriously. And I'm just being transparent. Like, a man could use that whole I need confirmation before I commit as a manipulation tactic. And you have to be aware. That's why you got to know what type of dude you're dealing with. Because the guy that I had a huge crush on last year or the year before, but I was just infatuated with him. You know the excuse that he used to me, and I knew better, but I still wanted to just try the whole thing out, which was on me. But he used a similar excuse to I need confirmation before I commit. This dude basically was like, I need to know that a woman really likes me before I can pursue her or give her attention. Whole time, this person this person has an attachment problem. This person was still impacted by something that happened to him a long time ago. So instead of moving with confidence to the next person, he he led with that. He led with, I need a woman to basically pursue me, because he was acting out of fear because whoever he was with before played him. He got played. So now he needs to protect his heart. And now he's all like, well, I don't want to pursue a woman. I need a woman to pursue me so I know that she's real because I got played before. So, and when he told me that, that's when I should have exited stage left and just kept things platonic. But I decided to still entertain, and yeah. I made the choice to go out of my way to initiate things first with him. And what I would like for women to realize is that even if you do that, the end goal, not the end goal, but the outcome will still be the same. The dude is going to end up ghosting you, or you're just not going to talk to him anymore, or you guys are just not going to end up being together. So the outcome is still going to be the same. So save yourself the hassle by not getting yourself emotionally attached to somebody that leads with that type of energy. You gotta let that hurt go. You gotta let that pain go, you know? Are you African American? Technically, no, because I was not born in Africa. Actually, no, I take that back. I take that back. I didn't mean to say it like that. I want to say technically, no, because my parents are not necessarily African. like my mom is from Mississippi and my dad is from Virginia, and their parents are from America, and their parents and their parents and their parents are from America. I am mixed with African, but I feel like I would have to go down a long line of family in my family tree to figure out who came to America from Africa. But I would say me personally, like, no, I'm a native to this land. I am a native to this here land right here. Yeah. Yeah. I think that I totally messed up that whole explanation. I apologize. But I pray that you were able to understand what I meant. I want you to focus on the first 3 words. I give that a 10. I actually used that on somebody before. Your name is Dak Prescott. That's what's up. You play for the Cowboys. You mad fine. Thank you, Chris. Watching from the Philippines. Thank you. You American. Finish in Clar. I don't know what finish in Clar is. Love from Germany. Hi. I used to live in Stuttgart. I got sick all the time when I lived overseas. But one thing that I wish I would have cherished while living over there were the crepes. When I was like younger, I didn't really like Nutella and chocolate and stuff like that. But man, my taste buds are different now. And I want to go back over there and have a crepe. I haven't had a real nice, authentic crepe in so long. I remember I had one at the airport 2 years ago, and I was so disgusted. It was disgusting. And I'm like, this is not how this should taste. Like, no. It's a South African term. Damn you Americans, what's the African term? I'm confused. You're from Berlin? That's what's up. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back, T. So would you give me a chance? I don't know. I haven't like seen you or anything, so I have like no idea. I must have loved the beer. I never had beer a day in my life, but I don't think I would like it because I don't like alcohol. And I also hate the smell of beer on people's breath. So I don't think that I would, well, I take that back. I don't hate it. I don't hate it to the sense of I can't be around people that drink it. I just know that if somebody burped and I can smell the beer, I'm like, ew. But it's not like that big of a deal. But I'm just like, ew. So I don't think I want that in my system personally. But yeah. You've been to Stuttgart. I don't know how to say Dusseldorf, Berlin, and Brandenburg. That's cool. That is so cool. I'm 23. Beer takes you to La La Land. Beer is, yeah, so it's like, what exactly does beer taste like? Because I know what it smells like, but what does it taste like? I'm so scared to taste it. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I am so frightened to taste it because of how unbearable the smell is of people burping. I'm just like, yo, if it smells like that, how does that taste? And when I smell it, like if someone were to open a beer bottle and I can like smell it, I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, no. Like, what exactly does it taste like? Can you guys describe what it tastes like? A girl that I was with made me change my WhatsApp status to La La Land because every time we kicked it, she said it's La La Land. I want somebody to make me feel like that. I want someone to make me feel like every time I'm with them, it's like La La Land. That actually sounds like a great time. Come try your first beer here in the Bahamas. I don't think I can get into it. I don't think I can get into beer. I don't know. Nobody has yet to try to describe what the taste is. Y'all can't describe the taste of beer. It's indescribable. You said beer is nasty, you're not missing anything. I believe it. But like, what is the taste though? Like, can you guys describe it? Can you guys compare what beer tastes like? You know? And what is in beer that makes people drink it? Because I don't know, is beer similar to a mixed drink? Like, is beer similar to a Seagram's where it has a certain percentage of alcohol? Beer tastes like carbonated bread that you chewed and left in your mouth. If only I knew what carbonated bread tastes like. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Different type. You guys hear the airplane? Different types of beer. Some are bitter, some are grassy, some are like green, yeast. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder who created beer. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who created that and said, this tastes good. Can I lift 10 kilogram weights if I am 13? Will it stop my growth? What exactly are 10 kilogram weight? Like, are those like the lighter ones? Because I think that if I think that if those are like the smallest weights, I think you'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna stop your growth at all. Just imagine eating sourdough bread and it fizzed at you and and it fizzed and you chewed it. Like, I'm trying to imagine this fizzling. I'm so trying to imagine this fizzling because I've had sourdough bread before, but he's talking about some fizzle, and I'm like, fizzling is crazy. You know what, Mike? Mike, you're the best. Mike always shows up in my lives, and he's just amazing. But yeah, a lot of people say that they're like 13 or 14 or 15 or 12 or whatever the case may be. But whenever they come in here, they be chilling though. So I just let them live. I don't say nothing to them. If I'm able to relate to teenagers, that's a great thing. Great thing. You say fizz because it's like soda. Ah, okay. So it tastes like soda bread. So it tastes like soda bread, which soda bread equals bread that tastes like soda. The brain of Courtney J. I have to like, oh my gosh. You guys, I have a cut on my forehead. You guys can't really see it, but there we go. Can y'all see the cut right here? Well, the scratch. I have no idea what scratched my forehead. Greetings, everyone. I'm from Chicago. Hi, Chicago. How are you? Welcome to the live. You say you just hate beer. Well, what do you guys like to drink? So I won't say I went, but I decided to drink with my peers 2 weeks ago. And I don't like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol faithfully. But I decided to, just have a fun night and just see where the night takes me, you know. And that Friday I had Fireball, but I didn't drink all of my Fireball. I had like half a shot of Fireball, and I was feeling tipsy. I'm a lightweight. Oh my gosh, I felt like I had to throw up, which is funny because for my birthday, I took 2 shots of Fireball, and I was struggling at that concert, which I have that vlog actually. You can actually check out my YouTube video when I went to Wisconsin for my birthday. I went to a concert and I had a really great time. So, yeah. And I was struggling sitting up in front of that stage. Oh my gosh, I was struggling so bad. And then that Saturday, I had 2 tequila sunrises. I finished my first one, and my second one, I finished halfway through, and I threw up. I threw up twice that night, and my throw up was black. And I'm like, what the heck? And my friend was like, you was throwing up demons? And I'm just like, I mean, I guess, but it was the first time I threw up, it was a lot. And then I was cool. I was straight. And I was drinking water while I was drinking. So I was doing what I was supposed to do. And then when it came up the second time, it just came up on me so randomly. I was like, oh my God, it's coming up again. Alcohol literally makes me sick. So that's why I don't like drinking. I don't enjoy the process of drinking. The taste just doesn't do it for me. Chicago, I'm glad that you're doing good. I used to like drinking, but everything I drink, I get attacked by spiritual entities because it's their only time they can catch me lacking is when I'm under the influence. Yeah, we don't want the demons to get you, babe. We want you here. So, yeah, we don't want them to attack you. I know I can't have your eyes, but our kids can. OMG. That was nice. That was nice. I give that a 10. I like that. That was cute. Here in South Africa, Fireball is actually called fire water. Interesting. Yeah, so I know my sister and we plan on going to Mexico together next year too. And, I don't mind drinking the tequila. Like, I want to try tequila out there because they say that the alcohol out there is different than in America. But the thing about it, I think that people that drink are more at risk of getting drugged than people like me that don't drink. Like, I'm least likely to get drugged up. What's that? Riffied? What's that word? It's the R word. I don't know, that R word. So it's like, nobody gonna touch me respectfully. Roofies. Roofied. Yes, that's the word. Thank you. If I had to rate you 1 to 10, I would rate you a 9 because I'm the one you're missing. I don't get that one. I don't get that one. I'm going to give that one a 1 because I don't get it. That was kind of difficult for me to understand. Do you mind explaining what that means? If I had to rate you 1 to 10, it would be a 9 because I'm the one that you're missing. I mean, I think I get it, but I don't know. I don't like that one. That doesn't resonate. You gotta try again. But the other ones you've had lately were really, really nice. I liked it. Very much so. Very much so. But okay, guys. It is 12:45. I don't think I'm gonna be on here too much longer, but I did just want to show my face because you guys haven't seen me for a few days. I am gonna be back on live tomorrow earlier in the day, so just make sure you stay tuned for that. You can start your day with me and all of that good jazz. And yeah, this is a really nice, fun little quick little live. And I pray that you guys enjoy the rest of your beautiful evening, your beautiful day. And you can follow me on Instagram at CMeLiving, CMELVNG. And all of my contact information is going to be linked below in the description box of this video, and is also linked below in all of my other videos. And I love you guys so much. Until next time.